I was really impressed with the goal of Chronicle. I think that Chronicle has figured out in terms of what we need to make this easier. There's a lot of vendors, a lot of programs, a lot of people throwing AI in front of everything. It doesn't really give us much help. But this is the program where I think that you fundamentally understand what we need and when we need it in order to help reduce our sort of just daily work. And what the information we get from you guys is key because we know when the function report is requested. We know when these things are set. We know these decisions that allow us to immediately notify the client. It's really all about trying to keep the client informed. And the reason we want to do that, not only to be a good person, a good lawyer, but also because then they are less stressed and then they are less inclined to reach out to us and ask us for this information. So what we're hoping is that we can just really greatly reduce the amount of client contact by providing them accurate and timely information about the status of their case. It's also helpful too because we're trying to reduce anxieties and people get stressed when they get a function report and they're not sure how to fill it out. So if we can preemptively get ahead of that, that's super helpful. Now, the other huge factor too about Chronicle is that we're always at risk of losing cases, or how about Social Security losing a case? They're not processing in a timely fashion, or a case that we are associated suddenly disappears. With Chronicle, we can keep track of that. We know when the last update was. I know when I'm associated to a case file. One of our big, huge, massive time sucks that's common for every Social Security disability firm across the country is trying to get associated to a pending claim. Even if you use Social Security's promulgated electronic rep form systems, they will still often take months and months to tie us to a case. During that time, we're missing important deadlines or we're not able to respond because they're not calling us to ask questions. And with Chronicle, we can get notification the first time a case shows up, which with our workflows allows us to sort of close that box. And so we can track of where we are with these cases pretty quickly. And I tell you, that's a huge breath of fresh air for me and reduction of anxiety as a personal matter, especially when you're running a generally, larger volume firm.